Welcome back, all of my beautiful kitties. Today I am here with another PR unboxing from Madam Glam. They sent me over 4 absolutely beautiful shades of gel polish today to try for you. So I'm super excited to get into this. A little bit about Madam Glam is they are a vegan, cruelty-free company. They do not test on animals. They're also palm oil free, 21 chemical free, and HEMA free. I'm super pleased with the message that they bring in this. I'm glad to share some healthier options and vegan friendly options for those who want to be beautiful and have glam nails, but you don't want to go against your beliefs, and I feel like that's very important. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into these 4 shades. This is the Organic Lavender. It is a stunning clear-based glitter gel. It has some really beautiful, chunky, pinkish lavender glitters in it, as well as some tiny little silver flecks. The next shade is Mimosa. It is just a really creamy, really opaque yellow, as are most of their gel polishes. I have yet to have one that I'm not satisfied with. This one here is pretty interesting to me. It is called Scorpio. It is a glittering matte top coat. Okay. Obviously, this polish is a matte top coat, so it cures to a matte finish, but it has these stunning kind of like galaxy shimmers to it. Absolutely beautiful. And then the last shade that I got is this really pretty blue. It's called Matty. Today, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a set on me, on my non-dominant hand. So please do not come at me for my application or my form. I am doing this with my left hand, and I am right-handed. So as we are getting into the swatches, as you can see with the Organic Lavender, even on the first pass, you get quite a bit of glitter payoff. You can also see that even with the camera unfocused, it gives you a really good look at just how shimmering and shiny the glitters in this gel are. And with a quick second pass with the Organic Lavender, you can also see that the glitter payoff is really, really good. I absolutely love this glitter polish, and I'm not a super huge fan of glitter polishes, but I really like that one. Moving into the Matty, as usual with their gels, it is super opaque, nice creamy thick formula. This is 1 coat, full coverage, and done. Absolutely beautiful. Here is the Mimosa, also a really nice like mustard yellow shade. I really like this one. Also incredibly opaque, super creamy. This one was a tiny little bit streakier than the other ones that I have tried, but it is also a lighter shade, so I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it. But as you can see here, still super opaque, no bald spots, just a tiny little bit streakier. So here we are with the Scorpio. This is a really pretty shade. As you can see, it has some really pretty purple to blue iridescent galaxy shimmers. Absolutely stunning. I really like this one. I have a great idea for the next set that I'm going to do. This PR, I'm going to break it up into 2 videos, because when I originally was reached out to by them, I was told I was going to get a matte top coat. I automatically assumed that it was going to be a regular matte top coat. So the colors that I chose really did not go with it. So we're gonna break this into 2 parts. And here I just wanted to demonstrate that if you wanted to do something funky, or if you wanted to use this as a shimmering gel polish, all you have to do is go over it with a coat of regular top coat, and you have your shimmer back 100%. But even as matte, you can still see the shimmer in it really well. Absolutely beautiful. Here are the 4 swatch sticks. The only one that I had to do 2 coats on were the Scorpio and the Organic Lavender. The other 2 are only 1 coat. Super beautiful. I'm absolutely pleased with these colors that I got. So I'm going to use just some regular tapered square tips, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply most of those off camera just because this ended up being a super long video, so I wanted to cut out parts that I didn't think were like super important. So because I am going to be working on myself today, I want to make sure that I do a proper prep. I did prep my cuticle and my nail bed prior to this, and now I'm just going to go ahead and go in with some Model 1's dehydrator. Even though I did use Swipe after I shaped the nails a little bit more to my liking, which is a cleaner slash dehydrator, I still go in with my regular dehydrator just to make sure it's extra like oil free. And then I'm just going to go in with my Young Nails Protein Bond. I wanted to give you guys a really good look about of how I apply my Protein Bond. As you can see, I scrub it into the nail bed just because after roughing up the surface of the nail, sorry guys, I want to make sure that it gets into all the little, scratches and nooks and crannies of the nail bed so that the acrylic gets maximum adhesion so that it sticks as much as possible. For the acrylic today, I'm going to be using the Cover Beige from Mia's Secret. As you can see, it is a really nice neutral with a tiny little bit of sparkle. And then I'm going to also be going in with the two that I got today, the Mimosa and the Matty. And then I'm also going to be going in with two shades that I got from my last PR with Madam Glam, just because I felt like those colors went together a lot better than the ones that I had chose for the reasons I already said about the matte top coat, which was completely, on me for not asking for clarification, but I didn't realize that they make like matte top coats with colors. So I think that's really cool. I've never seen anything like that. Now, please do not come at me for my application. Although, I am still learning when it comes to acrylic. My application has gotten a lot better. It's just that I'm using my left hand and I'm right-handed. So I'm doing this with my non-dominant hand. So I'm trying to be as neat as possible, but I'm very, very, very uncoordinated with my left hand. So it is a little bit more of a struggle for me, especially in the cuticle area. As you can see, I already did my pinky and my ring finger. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my middle and index finger on camera, and I'm going to do my thumb off camera again. I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of how I do this with my non-dominant hand, just in case it's something that you're struggling with. It's definitely a lot more difficult because, your brain memorizes actions, like it's called muscle memory. So when you do something a lot with your body, your brain memorizes how to do it. So like doing it with your left hand when you don't normally do it, your brain isn't used to sending the signal to that part of the body. So it can be a little bit difficult, but I think that these actually came out pretty well. I'm very pleased with myself. My application has definitely gotten a lot better, but it is sped up, but I'm taking my time, just trying to make sure that my liquid to powder ratio is a slight bit more wet, just so that I can work with it a little bit easier as I am using my left hand. While we're watching me apply my acrylic, since it's such a repetitive process, I just wanted to thank everybody for getting me so close to 300 subscribers. And I wanted to do something to give back to y'all for that. So when I hit 350 subscribers, I'm going to announce a giveaway. It is not sponsored by anybody. It's going to be all products that I've bought with my own money. I already have quite a bit of things that I've put to the side for this giveaway. And, I just want to give back for all the love and support that I've been getting. I want to announce the giveaway and the rules and all the specific stuff later when I get to 350. And then once we get to 500 subscribers, I'll choose a winner. So I just wanted to put that out there just so that everybody knows. If you haven't subscribed to me yet, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well so that you can stay up to date on my videos and see the new content that I'm coming out with. Also, please, if you have any friends that you think would be interested in my content, share my channel with them, let them know I'm here, and, share it on Facebook. Just get my channel out to people so that we can, push to our goal and get this giveaway going on. And, I just want to thank everybody for all the love and support that I've been getting. It really makes me feel good to see the comments on my videos. That people are really enjoying my work and that people see the progress that I'm making. We all see the progress that we make ourselves, or at least I hope that you do in whatever it is that you're doing. I hope that you see the little bits of progress. Things don't always come to us all at once. Not everybody is a natural at something, but if you give things, the chance of the time and you work with it and you allow yourself to learn, there's a lot of great things that we can accomplish. So as well as you enjoying my videos and seeing my progress, I hope that you see the progress in your own work, in your own life every day, because that's one of the crucial parts of being happy in life is, seeing the better, seeing the better in what you do, seeing the better in each day. I wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up so that we can kind of try to reach that goal and I can announce more specifically what's going to go on with that. But a big thank you. I really do appreciate all the likes, the subscriptions. I've seen that my channel's been getting shared a lot. I really appreciate that. I'm really trying to get on the ball about putting out more regular content. That's something that I struggle with in my own life, is staying on task. But I got myself a little calendar. So we're going to get things together over here and we're going to make it happen, okay? Like, have faith in me. It will happen. We will get this together. I will get my act together. Like I'm getting these nails together, okay? But yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to finish up my index finger. I'm really, really proud of myself for how far I've come. Even using my left hand, my cuticle work, I feel like is much better than it was even when I first started my channel, which was only a couple months ago. And I feel like my application has gotten a lot better as well. And also, please don't be afraid to let me know in the comments if there's anything that you would like to see me try. You can also find me on Instagram. And you can message me there and let me know if there's anything that you would like to see or anything that you struggle with. And even though I'm a beginner, there is stuff that I have learned that's helping me. You know what I mean? So if I can pass that information on to somebody else who might be struggling, I would love to do so. So I'll go ahead and I'll leave my Instagram up on the screen here so that you can either leave a comment down below or message me on Instagram or leave a comment on Instagram. And, I can try to help you all out and you guys can let me know more of what you want to see. Because I create this content for you guys. Yes, it's my nails and it's my channel and I do what I want. But, I create this content for you guys to enjoy. So even though I don't have my community tab open yet, I still want us to be able to, be like a little family here to where you guys can let me know what you want to see. I could put my little twist on it and, all that good stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and file my nails down to get the shape and to remove a little bit of the bulk. I believe that, yes, I did this all with my hand file this time. I'm super proud of how the cuticles came out and I only used my hand file. But I just wanted to give you a look of how I file, even though I'm using my left hand. I do most of the work with my right hand and I just kind of move my nails as I need to against the file in my left hand. So I'll go ahead and I'll let you kind of take a look here and see how I do that, and I'll get back with you in the next part. Now that I've gotten my filing, shaping, and my cuticles under control, I'm absolutely loving the shape of these. I'm very proud of how the structure and the cuticles came out this time. I feel like I did a very good job application-wise, even using my left hand at the time of this voiceover, because I have been slacking. I still have yet to have any lifting, and my cuticles still look very good, so I'm very proud of that. These are just the 4 colors that we're going to be using today in our nail art. And, you know, again, this is how the nails are looking bare. I am going to go ahead and go in with some Mia Secret blooming gel, just because I did not have any Madam Glam blooming gel. And I'm going to be applying this to all of the nails that I do my nail art on today. And I went in a little heavy-handed with the blooming gel. I'll probably use less next time, just to get a more uniform look than, you know, that I was originally going for. Although I still think that the design I did came out really cool. You know, the less blooming gel that you use, the less spread out your design is going to get. But, you know, I still like the way that it came out. But I did, just so you know, go very heavy on the blooming gel on this set of nails. So after I'm done applying my blooming gel, I'm just going to go ahead and start getting my colors ready to apply. And what I did was I just saturated a thin lining brush. This is one of my liners that I got from Macart. And I'm just going to clean the brush off in between each color with a lint-free wipe. There's nothing on the lint-free wipe because I don't want to disrupt, you know, the color on the nail. And I'm just going to be making lines with each color. And as you can see, with the amount of blooming gel that I have on there, the gel polish does start to spread out pretty immediately. It gave it a really cool effect. I was looking for a little bit more neat, organized nail design, but that is not what I ended up with, which is my fault for putting too much blooming gel. I still think that it came out really cool, and I think that they look very, very pretty. And I apologize for going off screen here, but all I'm doing as I come back on, and you can see, is just dragging the brush through the colors so that they kind of go into each other. And this is what it's looking like when I cured. My original plan was to put the gems on the ring finger, but, you know, I forgot. And so I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the blooming gel again on the ring finger. And then, you know, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the same thing with the colors. I alternated the design on each finger because I didn't want every single finger to be the same. I just thought that, you know, that wasn't really for me. It's for all the fingers to be uniform. So, and in between, I wanted to include this part because in between, like, each pass, I just cleaned the brush out a little bit with some top coat to get it ready for the next design. So here I chose to do the design starting at the bottom corner and working my way up. And I'm literally just doing the same exact thing, alternating the colors in each stripe, and then I'm going to use the cleaned brush to drag through into the next color. This is definitely my rendition of the tie-dye design that I have seen all over YouTube and all over Instagram. You know, the only difference is I think I use like a lot of blooming gel, but I really like the design that I got because I'm a big fan of like natural tie-dye shirts, you know what I mean? Like some people have like a way of doing it where they have like a specific design in mind or like a specific technique, but I really like when you kind of just tie the shirt up and you throw the colors on and, you know, then you see what you get. So this is definitely more up my alley, you know, than, you know, some other ways of doing it might have been. Especially this nail. This nail is probably my favorite. I love how the yellow reaches up into the rest of the nail. It reminds me kind of like sun rays or a sunflower. And, you know, I really, really like how this came out. Going into the index finger, I decided to split the design up into 2 parts on this nail, and I did the blue and the green on the top corner, and I did the orange and the yellow on the bottom corner. And then I kind of just did the same thing of like dragging them through each other, and I'm really loving the effect that it got, especially with like the 2 divided colors. I think that it gave the nail like a really unique kind of contrast going on. So on my thumb, I kind of just went all out, and I pretty much put the gel polish all over the nail, and it ended up kind of coming out more like a marble than anything, but I think that it was still really cool. I love this effect. Like, I love playing with blooming gel. I gotta say, maybe blooming gel is one of my favorite things to mess with, just because the effect is so cool. But yeah, I'm really liking the way these nails are coming out so far. I was really feeling it when I was doing them, and I've definitely noticed that my confidence in my process and, you know, the way I go about doing things is definitely a lot higher than it was when I first started, which is amazing for me. You know, I'm really happy with the way that my sets have been coming out, especially this one, and I think like the last one I did, super cool. So yeah, if you're still watching, thank you so much for still being here. Please remember to like, leave a comment, subscribe. If you subscribe and you want to stay like up to date on my videos, make sure that you hit that notification button. And don't forget, when I get to 350 subscribers, I want to announce the details of my 500 subscriber run giveaway. I have a lot of really good products that I've already put into the basket for the giveaway. I don't want to give out too much information now because I really want to try to push to 350 before I release all of that information, and then when we get to 500, we'll announce the winner. But so a little tip that I like to give when using gel polish: before you put your final top coat, or even after you put your final top coat, if you have any irregularity around the edges of your nails, like any bumpiness, anything like that, take a file and file straight down the side of your nail. Don't file the top because you're going to mess up your design. But I'm sorry that I didn't include it in this. I thought that I did, and it's just a little bit too late, unfortunately, to go back. But just run a file along the sides of your nail and you will get your shape back. Also, don't forget that before you cure, to wipe the sides of your nails to, again, remove any of that excess product that is kind of built up on the sides. Especially when you're doing your own nails, you tilt your hand a lot, you know what I mean? So that product is going to move around. So I've picked out my gems. I tried to pick out some gems that were relatively close to these bright, beautiful summer colors that I used today. And then I'm just going to go in with my Beetles rhinestone glue. And I have the one that's in the pot, so it's a little bit of a pain in the butt to work with. So what I like to do is I just like to take one of my older art brushes that I don't really use, and I just scoop a little bit out. And as you can see, I just try to smooth it along the entire surface of the nail, especially for this design because I am going to be using a lot of rhinestones on this nail. And then I also go in with my top coat over that, just so that you can, that it, you know, it cures into place really good. You have that 2 layers of, like adhesion basically. And can you see the acrylic shining through the glue and the top coat? Isn't that pretty? I absolutely love cover powders that have that little bit of like shimmer in them. It just gives like that little extra oomph to the set. And I kind of like just applied these rhinestones all over the place, but not all over the place. So what I like to do is I like to put all the rhinestones on the nail that I'm going to use, and then I'll go back in before I cure and I will arrange them. I don't try to get it perfect on the right shot, because then I'm going to be here forever trying to do that. You know what I mean? Instead of just putting them all on the nail, then rearranging them to how I want them, and then popping my hand in the lamp real quick just so that I can get that cure. So now that I'm all done with the rhinestones, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to top coat the entire set. I'm going to be using the Madam Glam top coat, obviously. I really like this top coat, although the one that I have is not a no wipe. You do need to wipe off the greasy layer, but I don't really mind the fact that you have to wipe this one because it's not sticky. Now usually when you have to wipe something like a top coat or a polish off, it has like a sticky residue. With Madam Glam, it's more of like a greasy residue, so I don't really mind that too much because it just feels like oil. The stickiness is more what bothers me with other top coats. So, you know, that's not too bad. And yeah, so I'm just going to top coat these, and we're going to go ahead and wipe them off, and we're going to take a look at the finished set. So now I'm just going to go ahead and apply my cuticle oil. I got this one on Amazon. It's a pretty decent quality. I have no complaints about it. This, as well as everything else, including my 30% off discount code for Madam Glam, and the link that goes directly to their site, will be in the description box underneath this video. Please remember, if you are going to use the code or the link, which automatically applies the code at checkout, to choose the pay as you go option. If you don't want to subscribe to the VIP. So that is how you would just buy what you wanted that day, is the pay as you go option. A big thank you to Madam Glam, as always, for sending me these beautiful gel polishes. Keep up the good work. I absolutely love what you're doing, providing, products that are friendly for all types of people, including those that are super conscious about their environment, but still want to be able to, do something nice for themselves beauty-wise. I think that vegan-friendly and cruelty-free products are incredibly important. As always, these colors are absolutely stunning. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification button so that you'll get notified when I post my next video. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. Drop a comment, let me know how I'm doing. Please be kind to yourself, be kind to others, give yourself a break every now and then, and be safe out there. I'll see you in the next one.